Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to a new video. So today we're installing carbon fiber fenders on the Golf R. First let me show you how it looks before we install the fenders. If you haven't been on the channel for a while, let's get into that footage first. So that is how it looks right now. I'll show you the install on the fenders, and after the install, of course, I'll show you the results. Vakbuilders Tuning helped me out with this. He's another YouTuber. If you want to search him on YouTube, you'll find him under Vakbuilders Tuning. He does MK2, Golf swaps, and like Corrado. He has a Corrado himself. He's swapping it to a diesel and tuning it. So go check him out as well. I'll show you a little bit of his shop at the end of the video as well. So yeah, with that all being said, let's get into the video. First unscrew this one and this one. I took those out, but we just found out we cannot do it on the bridge, or how to call it, because we have to open the door. So we have to take it down again. So we put it on the big lift. Now we're going to take off the wheels. If you have these caps, you can use this thing. Take them off, or use a plier. Start unscrewing these bolts. The torque 25. I counted around 12 bolts to take off this one. So there's a few here, there's a few there, and then on this side there's a few. Try to take them out. Take out the plastic cover. So for now you can leave this part on and make sure you unscrew everything. There's one in here and one under here. Then you just click it out. Now you have to loosen the bumper. So what you do, you take the T25 torque out, that's right here. And then there's two 10mm plastic things right there and right there. You take them all out and then you can just pull the bumper. You have to pull a little bit hard, so don't worry, but it will pop out. Once it pops out, that's done. Then you go to this side. There's this rubber thing. Pull that out. You can just pull it. It's all the way to the top right there. When you pull it out, there will be two 10mm bolts right here on the bottom of your panel, but then on the inside you can turn them out. And I can show you on the other side. Right here we already did all that. So we took out those bolts, pulled the bumper, and then we took out those two bolts and the plastic cover. After that, you pull out this little thing right here. It's really easy. You just put your fingers under it, pull it up. There's a little 8mm bolt under here. So take that one out, and then after that you can go to the door, to the inside of the car, and then unscrew the top one right there and the middle one. Then the last two to unscrew are these two, but you have to do it from the other side, so from the top somehow. Really hard to unscrew. So getting this on is the hard part. This is the original fender. So first thing you do, take out these plastic things. We're not going to do it because Mr. Vakbuilders had these clips laying around, which we're just going to put on here, so we can screw in the torques back into the carbon fender. So we don't need this, otherwise you have to put these back into the carbon one. But we're gonna leave them with the original one. And then you have this bracket, and this is a little bit of pain in the ass, but you take this bracket. There's two bolts down here. Those are the plastic ones you took off before. Under there's a 10mm. If you unscrew those two 10mm, you can take this off, put it on your carbon fender and screw them back in, and then you have to adjust this plastic piece. So what we did, there's one little clip in between the screws that was interfering because the carbon is thicker. We clipped that one off, so that's the one that goes through the fender. And then on this part, on the back, it's really hard to see, I took away some plastic because the carbon is a little thicker than the normal one, so this wouldn't click onto the fender properly. So yeah, I think it's on correct now. It has to be like a ½ centimeter in from here, and it has to be within the fender on the outside, so it clicks on the bumper like it's supposed to. So yeah, that's the things we did. I'll try to show you with the other one. So the fitment on the fenders is not great at all. It's really hard to get them on. As you can see, we didn't even tighten these that much, but this is how it is on there then. So we're gonna have to put a lot of tension on this right here to get that in there. It already cracked just a little bit here and a little bit here, so it's gonna be really hard to get this on properly, but we're gonna try. So this is where the install stops, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the install, because both fenders were really different in how to install them. There was a lot of tension on the fenders. We mounted them at the top first, but then we seen the fender stretching out like you saw with the first fender. Getting the fender on is really difficult. The guy selling them has a way, but I think if you do it that way, you put a lot of stress on the carbon, and you don't want that. So what we did, at the bottom here you can see there's a little gap. We just put some washers between there, and I'm just gonna fill it up with a little rubber or something, because we didn't want to stretch the fender all the way down, because it's just way too thin, and it already started cracking a little bit, so we don't want that at all. As you can see, it fits pretty good. One fender had a little broken clip up here, so we're gonna use some window kit on the other side, push this down a little, just a really tiny amount, just to make it fit better. But you can see now the lines are really even on this side, on the other side as well. Also here at the bumper, it really fits now. I'll show you in the result. Also the headlamps and everything, it fits really good. So we still have to do some little tweaks and adjustments. So if you watching the result after this little talk, don't look at the gaps and everything too much, because I still have to do some fine tuning. But they're on, and they're pretty good. I can't really complain. So yeah, you really have to massage them, you know, just first put these 2 bolts in and then work your way down. We went with first this one on that side, but on this side that didn't work. We had to do the bottom first. So you really have to do, yeah, some massaging and seeing how they fit the best for you. But yeah, this is it, it's on. So be careful, it's carbon fiber, it can crack really fast. With that all being said, let's get into the results.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do.
So yeah guys, that's it for this video. The panels are on. For the next video I'm doing some tail lights with an animation in it, so that's gonna be really cool. I'm also gonna do an oil change. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so please like and subscribe to get me over that 1,000 goal. With that all being said, thanks for watching and I hope I see you soon in the next one.